Can you fit under there? This guy, he's wedging himself in. Dylan, you're a little too big for that slot. Oh my goodness. All right, Dylan. I want to know why my ex is still doing spiritual readings to ask about me, even if you want to know why he's having these readings done if you're separated. Okay. Dylan, just look at this. Look where he is. You see? He's got to be right there, right in between the table and the chair. Meanwhile, this room is pretty big. Dylan, please. All right, go ahead. Get in there if you want to get in there. A much better choice. Okay. Why is he doing spiritual readings? Okay. So his life here feels like he's very out of balance. He does have the Temperance card, which means he may start to regulate coming up. There's a fire sign here. I don't know if one of you is a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries, but that's what's coming up around the situation. He's very undecided about how he feels, and he's hoping to gain clarity by having these readings done. Something around the situation can change fast. Right now, he's not looking back on the past with rose-colored glasses. He may be looking back and feeling a little bit resentful. There's some bickering and arguing going on around you two. But it's like he hasn't made peace with the fact that you guys aren't together. So I don't know whose decision it was for you guys not to be together, but he hasn't made peace with it, and he's looking for answers. It looks like his life is out of balance right now, but he's trying to get himself in gear. I don't know if that makes any sense, but he's not thrilled with you guys being apart, and he's at the same time also not looking back on it like it was really working. So he's just caught in this, limbo kind of place at the moment. Will me and Brian be physically involved this week or this weekend? Who will initiate it? I'm showing here a 33% chance that there's physical involvement this weekend. So being that 33% is kind of low, I'm going to say that you're going to have to initiate it. That's going to be my prediction, because 33% is kind of low. I don't know if it's going to happen this week, or you're going to have to pursue it. Marie, general, please. Okay, what's going on for Marie? Okay, so the first card that shows up is the King of Wands, which would be a fire sign, a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. The second card is being prepared to move forward. So I don't know if this is you or this is someone else, but they're prepared to move forward, and they will be persevering. So they may be kind of persistent and either pursuing you, or vice versa, you're pursuing them. There'll be a relationship here that transforms your life, and you are going to have choices. So if you're in a situation right now where the other person has more choices than you, that's going to change. And the reason why I say there's a third party involved here somewhere. So you might just have to get through the muck of it You have the Ten of Cups, so you're ending up happy. But I think that there is a fire sign that's going to be coming in. It's going to be very transformative, and then you are going to have choices rather than the other people always having the choice. And at the end of the day, you're going to be very happy. The Ten of Cups is happiness on all levels. Elizabeth, will I hear from Costas today or tomorrow? Okay, let's see. 70% chance, yes. But the Seven of Rods is in reverse, which indicates lack of perseverance. So I'm going to say it's probably not going to be today. It may not even be tomorrow, but I'm going to say it's probably going to happen before the end of the week. So I would just hang in there. You know, it's really hard when it comes to timing, especially exact timing. But 70% is pretty good. Hendrix is 11 moving away from me. Okay, let's see. Is 11 moving away? No. So there's only a 33% chance. So when it comes up that low, to me, it's they're either preoccupied doing something, whether it's work or whatever, working on something, busy with something, but it's not like a permanent move, or it's like a temporary thing because it's 33% chance, but that's pretty low. Valbona, will Francie approach me and are we going to be in a relationship soon? Okay. Will Fran do the approaching? 70% chance, yes. The King of Cups is here. So if one of you is a water sign, a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a Cancer, I would say it's even higher than 70% chance. Is there going to be a real relationship soon? 33% chance. So I'm thinking it may take a little while. It doesn't mean it's not going to happen, but 33% chance. I'm going to say it may take like 6 weeks to 2 or 3 months. Sometimes it just takes a little time. What these cards are urging you is to really trust your intuition, because somebody here is not seeing the offering that's in front of them. So I don't know, maybe this person has no idea how you feel. So when the High Priestess shows up, to me that means like listen to your intuition, as far as if out of the blue all of a sudden you feel like reaching out to this person, do it. Or if at a certain moment they reach out to you and then something tells you not to answer the text right away, then listen to that. Stick with your intuition, because when High Priestess shows up, that's what it's urging. So I think this person is going to approach you. I just think the relationship may take a little while. Elantra, is it over between Marquis and I? Is it over between Marquis and I? No, it's not. In fact, there could be a lot more sexual chemistry here with the Devil card. It could even borderline obsession. No, this is not over. There's more to come from this. Just watch with that Devil, because it could. Martha, when will the Gemini and the Aries part ways? Okay, let's ask the playing cards. When can we expect to break up from the Gemini and the Aries? Five of Hearts. 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months. The month of May or the spring. I don't feel like it's going to be that long. I'm going to say between 5 weeks. 5 weeks from now would be what? Towards the end of October. 5 weeks. I'm going to say between 5 weeks and 5 months. So 5 months would probably be around February. 5 weeks to 5 months. You don't have to wait till the spring or May. That's too far off. I wouldn't be surprised if it happened closer to like the year end. Or, you know, sometimes people break up and then they're still not totally done with each other for a while. So the initial break could happen in 5 weeks. And then the final, you know, like the last time they see or speak could be in 5 months from now. Because sometimes it's not always so clean, the ending. And that would be, it would be before February. I think it would be closer to January. Middle of January. Lightning, love message. Okay, what's going on here for Lightning regarding love? All right. First thing you have here is a fire sign, which would be a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. They're urging you to not worry about money. Money's coming up around you as like trouble or like feeling like you're worried about it. Don't worry about it. It's going to work itself out. This urges you to not be lackadaisical. Make sure that you're focused on whatever it is that you're working on. Something is destined to happen here with this fire sign. They may come in out of the blue. A decision will need to be made. It could be you have to make a decision between two people, but it shows that the decision is yours. And then the Empress is here. So the Empress shows up. It's anything that has to do with the planet Venus. Love, money, abundance, creativity. It's the birth or the conception of a child. So if you don't want children, be sure that you're being very careful because this card can bring children. Generally speaking, it's a great blessing if we're talking about a relationship here. So I think that what's going to happen is you're going to have a choice between two people. You could have your eye on somebody right now, and then this fire sign comes in, and you're like, oh, now what am I going to do? That's okay. It's good with it. I always would rather see you have the choice than somebody else. Shayavish, what does Jay want to say or express to me? He's going to tell you that he's changing. So I don't know what's going on with him right now, but he's going to be changing and that he's been feeling very bogged down about something. He feels like he just has not made it to the top of the mountain, but he's working on getting his life in order. He also may be feeling like he worked really hard on something and didn't stop. But he's going to tell you that he's changing, that he's, you know, transforming himself. RD, general love reading, please. Okay, so be mindful here that you're not holding yourself back. When this card shows up, it's self-imposed restrictions. There are no restrictions on you except for what's in your own mind, so it urges you to get out of your own way. It's also showing that you're going to be a little bit less concerned with money coming up. Maybe there's going to be a raise or something that's going to make you feel like you have more breathing room. The Four of Wands is the happy home, so it could be moving into a new place or spending a lot of time fixing up your house or the area that you live. It also could be somebody moving in with you or you moving in with somebody. There's a soulmate card here. So there's a connection with somebody. If you're not with anybody right now, somebody shows up. If you are with somebody right now, your relationship can be going to the next level when this card shows up. It's something that is destined to happen and something that you're finally going to feel like you put in a lot of effort and now you're going to see the results. So it looks like you have good things coming up in the next couple of months. That was RD. Let's see who's coming up next. Dingus, what does Tarot want me to know? Around you. A past betrayal is in the past. Let it go. You have the soulmate card. Somebody here is coming into your life that's going to be of great significance. That person could be an air sign, a Libra, a Gemini, or Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. The person could show up out of the blue, and it will be a relationship that's built on solid ground with lots of community coming up in the near future. Assess what will happen with me and B on the 20th. Okay, so the first card is the Two of Wands, which indicates somebody here is now prepared. So I don't know what kind of a celebration this is, but if somebody has to do like a presentation or something, they may feel like they're not prepared for it. The next card here is Justice in reverse. So somebody may feel Justice in reverse pertaining to a work celebration. Somebody may feel like they don't get the recognition that they deserve. And this could be travel across water or somebody moves. Travel across water. It could also be traveling across water for business. So I wonder if that's going to come up at this celebration. The Three of Swords in reverse indicates getting over a past heartbreak. So I don't know what kind of a celebration this is at work, but it looks like somebody's going to feel like they were slighted or overlooked. The Star card here is in reverse. And then it looks like somebody is crying over not getting what they wanted. And the final card here is the Tower, which is it could be somewhat of a disaster. So what's going to happen between you and B? If you guys worked on something together, somebody may get more recognition than the other. Somebody may be a little bit pissed off about that. It looks like somebody's feeling a little bit of regret, and there could be some kind of a disaster. Let me pull a few more cards. Yeah, see, somebody feels like they didn't make it to the top of the mountain. Use your intuition. Use your intuition, because according to this reading, it looks like somebody either feels like they've been overlooked, somebody feels like they weren't recognized for the hard work they put in, and I don't know if it's you or the other person. That's why I don't know what your relationship is to that person. That's why I'm saying if you guys worked on something together, one person may get more recognition than the other. There's a disaster looming here, so somebody may be upset about it. And it's urging you to use your intuition, get a feel for things. I would say when the Tower is here, just be careful not to overreact. You know, especially when it comes to work things. You know, because you don't want to make matters worse. Valerie, will I get a message from Mateo soon? You only got a 33% chance. You got only one ace. So let me pull a playing card. When can we expect to hear from Mateo? Six of Hearts. You don't have to wait till the spring. It's going to happen before then. I'm going to say 6 days to 6 weeks. 6 days to 6 weeks. Your heart. Does Darius think of me still? Definitely. 70% chance, yes. The other card you have here is the Tower, but it's in reverse. So it's a minor disaster or some kind of an inconvenience or upsetment. It's nothing that's that catastrophic. And that could have nothing to do with you. That could just be. Ricky, how does Sean feel about me? How's Sean feeling? Okay. So right now, or in the recent past, Sean was feeling very betrayed by something. It could be something, I don't know, that you did, something he did. It's something that he's moving forward. When this card shows up, your relationship is going to take a fun turn. It could be something carefree, out of the blue, something that you didn't expect. This is a good card. It's like it's a good time in a good way out of the blue. And then what also indicates out of the blue is he comes in out of the blue with this card, right? He comes in like a bolt of lightning, and the Eight of Wands, something changes fast. So if you haven't seen or spoken to this person, they're going to get over whatever it is that was bothering them in the past, and they're going to be moving forward. This relationship will transform, and it's not going to stay the same. It's going to change out of the blue. And there's going to be a lot of fun surrounding it, like lighthearted, carefree fun, which is good. It's not like a heavy bullshit, you know? Um, Loyal. Will I get the law firm job? Okay. You got a 70% chance that you're going to get it. And then you got the 10 of Cups, which you know what that means. Happiness on all levels. So I think you're going to get the job. If you don't get this job, you're getting another job at a legal firm or a law firm or whatever it is. It's going to make you really happy and prosperous and bring money in and, you know, happiness on all levels. So yes, I do think you're going to get the job. BNS. I want to ask if my ex still visits my social media to spy on my pictures. Okay. %70 chance, yes. Everybody spies, and I always tell everyone not to spy, but people do it anyway, and they don't listen. But yeah, I think so. Dash out. Advice in love. Okay, let's see. Well, you're going to be getting unstuck. So if you're in a situation now where you feel like you haven't moved forward, you're going to be moving forward. You're also going to see that there is an offer in front of you, and you take off the blinders and you see it for what it is. And it's probably it's an offer that's in front of you, which is usually a positive thing, not a negative thing. Not like being like blinded by somebody who's a shithead and thinking that they're wonderful. This is usually seeing an offer like, hey, this person is here and I didn't notice before. And you're going to be prepared to move forward with this person. You're going to walk away from something in the past that was not working for you. You're going to make that decision. And then you're going to be working really hard on cultivating a new love with an air sign, a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini. That could be the offering that's in front of you right now that you're just not seeing. Sometimes that happens. SMJ is difficult, but we give it a shot. 5 of clubs. 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, the month of May. You don't have to wait that long. The clubs could be before the end of the summer. That seems like it's a little too soon for me. I'm going to go more along the lines of 5 weeks. Kyra, what do I need to do to improve life? Use your intuition. Leave behind the people, places, and things that were not working for you. There's a spiritual thing here. So this could it could be a Taurus, or you could be a Taurus, or this could be urging you to get involved with some kind of a spiritual practice. And it doesn't have to be like a Sunday church thing. It could be like taking up yoga or taking up chanting or even meditation. It doesn't have to be anything like an old school religion. It can be anything that has to do with a spiritual practice. It could even be studying tarot cards, anything like that. That will bring you great happiness. And you will be balanced. And there's a fire sign that's coming in. A Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. If this person may already be around you and you just maybe you do this spiritual practice with the person. So, it could be the kind of thing where you and this person decide to go take a yoga class and you both fall in love with it. Or you learn how to do some kind of a meditation or something like that. Reiki, anything along those lines will definitely improve your life, and it will improve it on all levels. All right, guys, I just have to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. So you know how it is. I can't hold it for very long these days. I'm coming back, though. Don't worry. Don't worry. Oh, that was his new toy he got for his birthday. I just stepped on it. All right. Sorry about that. Okay, so where was I? Ashley will Erica choose me to be her girlfriend, or will she choose someone else? Or is that Lyrica? Either way, I'm probably not pronouncing it right, so I'm just going to ask the question. Will she choose Ashley to be her girlfriend? I'm only getting a 33% chance. But she's got the Knight of Swords in reverse here, which means, she's upright. It would be she's going to make a decision and things are going to move forward out of the blue. But in reverse, she seems like she's at a standstill. I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't choose anybody right now. If it just takes, it might be one of those periods in her life where she just doesn't want to have one. Maybe she just wants to be single or see what's out there. Anukriti, a general reading. Okay. All right. Oh, you have good stuff coming in here. Okay, the first thing we want you to do is make a wish because you're going to get it. You got a soulmate coming in. If you're not with anyone, someone comes in. If you are with somebody, your relationship can go to the next level when that card shows up. There's a fire sign around you, an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. You will be prepared to move forward, but there may be a slowdown. So this guy moves slow. You might not move forward too fast. It could be steady and, stable and steady, but an offering of love is going to come in. So whatever your situation is right now, if you're single, you're going to meet someone. It's going to be a soulmate connection with a new offering of love. If you're with somebody, that relationship's going to the next level. And then there could be a slowdown. So it could be like, I don't know, if you've been dating someone for 5 years, maybe you move in together, but then you live together for a while before it goes to the next level. And then a new offering of love comes in, and then it goes to the next level. So the Knight of Pentacles is a slow mover. He's slow and steady. It's not a bad thing. It's usually something that lasts a long time. It just doesn't happen overnight. Bethard, does the F Scorpio think about my character and personality? Okay, let's see. What are they thinking about you? They think that you're very victorious or you know how to get what you want. They think of you as a winner. That would be like a winner. They also think that you can be a little bit argumentative at times, but that you're generally a happy person. Generally a happy person. They also think that you're stable, which is a good thing. So they see you as being a winner, although you could be argumentative, generally a happy person with a good, sweet disposition, somebody who is grounded, and somebody who is loyal. Sagittarius, what are the Gemini's current feelings for me? Okay, so right now, the Sagittarius is at the Gemini is at a standstill because this card in reverse is not persevering. They're not moving forward. If it was upright, it would be this person is coming forward and working really hard. So they may be preoccupied with something. Page of Swords in reverse also means the same thing. They're not coming forward just yet. The Devil is here. So either this person, it could be the kind of thing where one of you is a little bit obsessed with the other person, or it could be that there's physical passion here. But right now I'm not seeing any love cards. The Knight of Swords is also in reverse, which also indicates somewhat of a slowdown. So if you were in a relationship with this person, the relationship may be on hold right now. Like it might not be moving forward as fast as you want it to. It's urging you to use your intuition. The Lover's card is also in reverse. So if this is somebody that you're currently with, there could be a breakup on the horizon. If it's not somebody that you were ever with, it could be a holdup in the union. And then, this relationship right now is at a standstill. So I'm not sure what's going on. It's not showing any third parties as of right now. But it's showing that somebody is not willing to move forward, and there could be a little bit of an obsession on one side and possibly a breakup, but they definitely want you to use your intuition. Elham, what will happen if I choose F? Okay. If you choose F, I don't remember what the situation is, but it doesn't matter. It shows that you would be holding yourself back and you would not be making any progress. It also shows here this is it could be a breakup, or it could be a soulmate card in reverse. It's usually indicating somewhat of a breakup. So I don't know if you choose F, it's only temporary, or you hold yourself back from something else. The Hanged Man is also here, which indicates either feeling stuck or waiting. And then a disaster. I can't remember who the players are, but according to this reading, I would suggest not choosing F. That's what my thoughts would be with the way that that reads, because it looks like you would be holding yourself back from something greater, that, and it would only lead to heartbreak and then some kind of a disaster. Anjali, what's coming up for me in the next 3 months? Okay. What's coming up in the next 3 months? Okay, so it shows here that you're going to walk away from something that betrayed you, which would be a good thing, because then you got a soulmate connection coming in here and a lot of strength around you. And there could be a fire sign. So a fire sign would be a Sagittarius, a Leo, or an Aries. So what I'm thinking here is, if you just recently broke up with somebody because they did something shitty, you made a decision to move forward and somebody new comes in. This relationship is going to be strong and it's going to be stable and it's going to make you feel secure. If you're with somebody and you don't break up and you didn't break up, it could be that they did something shitty to you in the past and you're willing to forget about it and move on. And then in that case, you repair the situation, you repair the relationship, and you have a lot of strength and courage, and it moves on. So it depends where you are in your life right now, but that looks like what's going to be happening over the next 3 months. Afia, is Linford really in the military, or is he lying? All right. Is Linford really in the military? I'm only getting a 33% chance this person's in the military. So, I mean, I don't know how you lie about something like that, because, I mean, like, can't you prove it? Do you have a military ID or something? I don't know. You got a 33% chance that this person's telling you the truth. So, to me, just because you're questioning it makes me feel like you don't believe it either. So, maybe they tried to get in and they didn't. Or maybe they're in some kind of reserves or something where they're not in it every day, but they're in it whenever they get called. Because 33% chance is pretty low. Valerie, what does Mateo think of my personality? Okay, so he thinks that you're very grounded, you're stable, you're reliable. He also thinks that you're a lucky star, you have good karma. Very, like, the star card is like make a wish, it's like fairy godmother. And the world card is something that is destined. The Fool card would be that they see you as somebody who is carefree, spontaneous, a lot of fun to hang out with, a lot of fun to be around. Probably somebody who's always on the bright side of the road and not, in doom and gloom. So I think that they pretty much think that you're pleasant to be around, rather than like a bah humbug kind of person. Miss Lala, I used to meet my Scorpio every day at work and left the job without telling him. How does he react about that I didn't show up anywhere in the last 2 months. Okay, so first we have, all right, you said Scorpio, right? So we got the water sign here. There's also a fire sign here. So if you're a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries, that's just telling us that that's who we're talking about. So this person has definitely noticed your absence and they're transforming. So I'm surprised you haven't heard from them or they haven't shown up somewhere, because they're genuinely curious as to what happened. Unless they went around asking people. The death card means that there's going to be a transformation here. You also have some money around the situation. I don't know if they owe you money or if you earn money together. I guess that could be stretching it as that it's a work situation, but it's usually money coming in or a wish around money. So the one card here that you have is the Empress, which you know that's money, love, abundance, creativity. Be careful if you don't want to have children, because it's also the conception or the birth of a child. So this person has taken notice to your absence and either went around trying to find out where you were, or they're looking for you. I'm surprised they haven't shown up yet. It could be because they got the answer from somebody else, but they definitely took notice and was a little bit troubled by it. And the Empress there, I think they're going to show up. I think this person's going to show up at some point. Reach out or get a message to you in some way. Life is beautiful. What will his move be towards me on Friday? Will we kiss? Huh, you got 3 aces. I'm thinking that you're going to get your kiss Friday. Lonely Star, is there a chance that JW will talk to me on Wednesday when we get into our group? All right, I'm only getting a 33% chance. And then I'm getting this card, which could mean, this could also mean, are you sure they're going to be there that day? Because this could be out of town, leaving on a trip, and not persevering. So I'm thinking that either the person's not going to be there on Wednesday, or they're going to be very quiet for some reason. Yeah, I wouldn't focus on Wednesday being the day. I think that it could be telling us that the person's not going to be there. If it's like a school thing, maybe they're absent that day or something like that. Darlene, can you tell me how Kevin feels about me? All right, so if this is somebody who you were previously involved with, they look back on the past with rose-colored glasses. They have very fond memories of you. A relationship that's built on stability, communication, balance, 2 people working together, okay? This person's also looking to transform. And they may think of you as kind of like a lucky person, and there's a soulmate connection here. Something here can change with this relationship out of the blue. There's definitely a transformation and a new beginning. So if you were never together, and this is a new thing, the Judgment card in that case would be something karmic happens. If you were with this person and they're looking back on the past times with rose-colored glasses and they want to transform things and take it back to where it was, the Judgment card can mean a new beginning. So it depends what kind of a relationship you had with this person. and where you are right now. But generally speaking, when the Judgment card shows up, it's a good thing. It's a positive thing. And the Soulmate card connection there, so it's not something that you're just feeling, something that they're feeling too. It's a mutual thing. Doesn't mean it's going to be easy, but it means that it's mutual. Mahalia, can I ask why the person I like doesn't talk to me and only stares at me? Okay. All right. Why does this person stare but not talk? They're going to come forward. They're going to come forward because you got the Death card here. They feel a little bit burdened. I don't think they have the guts. I don't think they have the guts. They're holding themselves back, but that's going to change. It's going to change. I don't know how long this has been going on for, but it looks like the change is coming. So just hang in there. I think that they're feeling the weight of the world, like they just feel like they don't have the guts right now. But they're growing up, or they're going to get the nerve. They're working on the nerve. Pink, is anything coming towards me? Okay. Okay, so there's a fire sign here, a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. Make a wish, it's going to come. You have a very, or this could be an addiction of some type. It also can be a little bit of an obsession, one person obsessed with the other. So just be careful in the double. Like the best part of the double to me would be a lot of chemistry. But it also could be one person's a little bit obsessed, one person is doing a little bit of stalking, or it could be somebody battling some type of addiction. And remember, with addiction, it doesn't have to be to a substance, it can be to a person, to shop here, which means things should level themselves out and justice should be served. So if this person does get obsessed with you, things are going to level out. They're going to chill out and things will be normal. They may just have a very passionate personality. I mean, it shows them as a fire sign, but they could have like Scorpio rising or something like that. The person's going to come in out of the blue. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. When the Fool shows up, it's fun, it's lighthearted. And even if it's not a romantic relationship, it just could be a friend, that's just a whole lot of fun to be around or hang out with. Just watch out with the devil. Just keep your eyes open when it comes to the devil. Lady, what are the Scorpio's plans with me? All right, what is the Scorpio planning right now? Okay, so they got a lot of money things happening here. And I think that one in reverse indicates not being financially stable. However, they're getting per diem, independent contracting, any way to add extra money, and they're going to be working really hard at that. And then magic comes in. So once this person gets on their feet a little bit more, then you're going to have more magic in the situation, and you're going to be able to make this relationship into whatever it is that you want. But they have to feel a little bit more financially stable first. Minu, the Aries boyfriend is the better person for me or not? Okay, let's see. Is the Aries boyfriend a better person? I'm getting a 70% is. So if the Aries didn't see you as being the perfect person for them, they're going to now see it. If vice versa, if you didn't think that the Aries was good for you, or you didn't think that the Aries was Aries about that. So I do think that this relationship is there's going to be more to it. It could even be something of a second chance. Sweet thing. Do you see my... You got 3 aces. They're coming back. You know, sometimes you just got to be a little careful with the Cancer because they're very tough on the outside and they're soft on the inside. So sometimes they don't want you to see how they are, and they come off. They can sometimes come off like assholes, but they're not. Cheyenne Brooks. I have their joy. Still have some manifesting to do. Okay. I would keep working on it until the person actually shows up. So, for example, if you spent time visualizing it, the best time to do it would be right before you fall asleep. I would do it every night before you fall asleep until they show up. And then after that, then you can do another manifestation. But I wouldn't stop doing it until the person has actually shown up. Because the whole thing with the manifesting process is persistence is the key. Not that you have to be obsessive over it, but today, how they feel, do it tonight. Definitely. Alien lover. Oh, welcome. Who's coming towards me? Yes. Okay, who's coming towards alien lover? Goodness, you may have some choices. Okay, so this is good. It's always good when the choice is yours. You have a fire sign here, a Leo, Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries, unless that's you. You also have water signs here too, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, if that's you. If one of these is you, then it's showing us you and the other person. If none person is here. The Empress is love, the abundance, creativity, birth of a new project, the conception or the birth of a child. So if you don't want children, be very careful when the Empress shows up. But generally, when this card shows up, it's a great blessing, a good omen when it comes to a relationship. Justice is also going to be served here. So if somebody screwed you in the past, you're going to move on and they're going to be sorry. Or that person comes back. It depends, you know, where you are in your life. And they're coming in with a new offering of love. Make a wish because you're going to get what you want. So you've got good stuff coming up here in the next couple of months. Good. Julia, what signs could I see when I meet my new love? This is something really random, but when you said that, it's just so weird. What signs? A blue dolphin just popped up into my head. I don't know what the hell that means, but that's what I saw. That's really strange. I don't know. I don't know if you watch football and maybe something happens when the Dolphins are playing. I don't know. A blue dolphin popped up. But I'm going to pull some cards anyway. But I had to share that because that was weird. Point in your life. You're going to be stable when it comes to money. You're going to be working hard on something. You could be working on an apprenticeship, a new job, studying something new, and there's going to be a lot of money around you, or you're going to be bringing in a lot of money, and your whole life is going to transform. Make a wish. When the star card shows up, make a wish. So interesting, that blue dolphin. I don't know what the hell that means, but that's what I saw, so I have to say that. Raven. I always think that you should give everything a shot. So if you're starting with a new type of art, I would definitely go for it. Let's get the cards up. I think that you'll be more successful with the art that you're currently doing. However, I still think that you should try it. It's a good thing. And it could be something that you fall in love with and it satisfies a need in you. And if that's what it does, that's what it does. You know, like right now, it's kind of suggesting stick with the art that you normally deal with. That could be a way to make money you know, and you could find this new artist music so that they can make money, but their passion is the instrument that they play, and they do that for themselves, you know. So I would definitely look into it if you have an interest, and still stick with Rita. Oh, I'm glad. Spirit guides. Okay. Career advancement and a change your sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. Cooperation, and compromise. Wait for the perfect timing. Okay, I think you got a new opportunity here when it comes to your career, and you can make a list, but don't forget to make time for the people that are around you and try to be. And then Archangel Zadkiel is urging balance and moderation, cooperation, and compromise. So be careful that you don't put. Good luck. I'm gonna reach out. Okay. Seven of Clubs, 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months, or before the end of the summer. I'm going to say between now and 7 weeks. That's what I'm thinking. Between now and I can see any more of the messages coming up. I'm going to go for now. Thank you guys all for liking, sharing, subscribing, and joining us here at the Magic Junk Drawer. Thank you. And I am going to try to come back on again tonight around 8, maybe 8:30. So if you have any more questions, join us then. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.